Everything okay? We can go out now.
What's that noise? Are you done with diagnostics? What the hell? Is that gunfire over there? Hershevich, Nikitin, come in! Damn it! Requesting reinforcements! Hold on!
Brothers, I am reloading.
What was that?
Cover me, brothers!
Begin recording. Reporting on the status of the route of Azimuth Station as requested by Dr. Darling. All tests have been passed. System configuration is within defined parameters. No additional preparations are... What's that? Begin recording. Reporting on the status of the route of Azimuth Station as requested by Dr. Darling. All tests have been passed. System configuration is within defined parameters. No additional preparations are... What's that?
You again. I should have killed you when I had a chance.
Those who are in eternal union.
contacted from, and we intercepted the sender's final message.
We can listen to it. There's gotta be a backup storage panel on the antenna near you.
I did what you said. Return to Icarus. Get everything ready. It is time. Yes. Word of the monolith. So it was you all along. Oh, Faust.
I wasn't the only one. Someone else on Azimuth finished the ward off before I got there. Foma was with them. He tried to kill me, Strider. I need to get to Icarus, and the sooner the better. Faust had a reason to leave the island just now.
Skip, if you find him, try to find out what he's up to. He's my brother. In the end, all his sins are also mine.
Hey, Stalker, where are you going?
I'm headed to your base, believe it or not. Gotta check something.
I can't allow strangers into the base given the circumstances. Is Captain St.A.L.K.E.R expecting you?
Let's find out.
Everyone stay...
Hold on, pal. I'll be right with you.
I'm hit! I need help!
They won't let you in, even if you open fire. We've already tried that. This is Star from Spark. Come to hear some rudeness, Skiff. Good people can always help each other. But hurry. The zone doesn't much care for slowpokes. Unlike the Ward.
You are here to see Star? Come in. He's waiting.
Good to see you, Skiff. I should have moved my camp a long time ago. We're sitting ducks out here in the open. But there are some folks out here I just can't say no to. Besides, it feels good to lend a hand to someone the ward doesn't like. Means we got a lot in common.
Who are those, folks you just can't say no to?
You've met him before. Scar's got a mind of his own. But if he's asking you for something, it's not wise to refuse it.
That sounds like a threat.
If you don't trust a man, why follow him? And if you don't want to help him, why should he lead you? If you want folks to trust you, you have to trust someone else first. Otherwise, we'll all stay alone, bereft of purpose or meaning.
I think you had different people with you the last time we met.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is more than a bunch of stalker groups. Scar believes that everybody needs to work with everyone else, get to know them, and learn to rely on each other.
Do you agree with that?
Scar knows what he's doing.
You said you could help me.
Scar says you're looking for a traitor among the wardens. I think they very much like to find him themselves. Maybe they already have. In order to make sure, though, we have to hack into their radio frequencies. And that means we need their sensors.
How do you know who I'm looking for?
Because Scar told me. As for how he knows, he isn't sharing that information with me. But as a legend of the zone, folks are willing to share all sorts of things with him.
So, where do I find these sensors?
We already have them, and it's all thanks to you. Richter gave us your little present from the lesser zone. You did the right thing, Skiff. Trust me on that. Now, let's see what those dogs are barking about.
All patrols, you are to detain Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.R at once. Do not negotiate with him. If you encounter resistance, to kill. Alpha team, you're cleared to enter the claw. Bravo team, get to the vent. The lieutenant might... Monolith tech.
Music to my ears. Well, Stalker, if the ward is going after one of their own, and there's monolith tech involved, this S.T.A.L.K.E.R fella might be the one you're looking for. I take it you want to find the traitor before the wardens do. Good hunting.
And what's in it for you?
Today we scratch your back, tomorrow you scratch ours. Who knows what might happen the day after tomorrow? Besides, we've heard a lot about you. As for me, I expect you to seriously thin out the canine population.
What about you? What are you gonna do?
We've got a hunt of our own, Stalker. But I reckon we'll meet again.
Thanks. I'll get going.
The zone always sides with those who tread softly. One more thing. Spark pays generously for the heads of those warden curs. If you eliminate all their patrols, we'll appreciate it.
Commander! Say again? Alpha Zero! I can't
You will
hear
be
you!
destroyed!
What's wrong with it? Say again, Commander? You're breaking up!
You're from Alpha Team?
Goddamn radio! I could hear you a second ago!
Hey! Are you deaf or something?
He doesn't answer! He doesn't answer! He doesn't answer! He's not that far away! The radio should be able to reach him! Come on, Commander! Talk to me, please!
You got a few screws loose, don't you?
Why did you have to go down there, Commander? I don't want to be left alone here!
No, Stalker. You're on your own for now.
We have to come all the way here. Fucking hell. And and the commander is like, I've got my orders, the lieutenant has to be here. He's got nowhere else to go. It's alright, I'm good. I've got a couple of mags. I'll shoot at the first sound I hear. And if worst comes to worst, I'll just pull the pin. Where'd you come from? The ladder's broken. Keep your hands up.
Easy now. I'm just a stalker. What happened here?
Some kind of creature. An invisible one, I guess. I've never seen anything like it before.
Where's your commander? Is he alive?
I think so. He's crazy as fuck. Took one of the guys and went to look for the backup power system. I guess it's supposed to open another way out or something. Give me a med kit, Stalker. I'm out.
Here, help yourself.
Now I'm good. Hey, Stalker! Titmouse! Tell the commander that. He'll get it.
Sergeant? Oh, the Stalker. So you're the one who killed that thing, eh? Thanks. What are you doing here? Looking for a backup power system too? Well, you found it. The switch is right behind me.
How did you end up here, Lieutenant?
Some bloodsuckers chased me here. I thought I was a goner. Good thing the doors held. But I had to break off from the rest of the squad.
Why didn't you leave? You know how to get to the exit.
How am I supposed to do that? I've only got one mag left. Enough for the likes of you, but not for a bloodsucker.
I'm looking for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Where is he?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, huh? Well, you're out of luck, asshole. My orders are to eliminate anyone connected to the Lieutenant.
Titmouse, Lieutenant. I am not your enemy.
My men are alive?
At least one. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Lieutenant. He's the one I'm after.
All right. He's at Echo Station. It was attacked while we were here. I'm sure it was him. Who else? I sent you the coordinates.
So much for the Zone Elites.
Put him down like a dog.
Star's gonna be jealous. What a great hunt.
What you want? Freedom sold out, man. See you.
Why is Beard here? All my buddies are over there.
It sure feels nice here now.
Easy, Croker.
Like home.
We're dealing with it.
Where's Beard been all this time?
I heard he's been hanging out with D.L.S.S.
No more freebies for you, bud.
They go way back, ever since Deggy first came to the zone.
Whoa. So why'd he come back?
No clue. Maybe he just missed the swamps.
Talk to our boss.
Talk to our boss.
You should have seen the Shevchenko before Beard stepped in. I've been here before, and it was nothing but a hollowed-out tub. It's actually pretty cozy here now. The old man knows how to make a place comfortable, make it feel like home. He's always grumbling about how this ship is no match for the Skatovsk, but I still like it. I trust the folks here. No one's gonna stab me in the back just because they don't like their drink. What can I get you? Or are you just here to chat? No problem. I don't mind.
I'm Beard. I've been the captain of this rust bucket for a year now. I used to be in charge of the Skadovsk. That's what we used to call her back in the day. Been 7 years, but I remember it like it was yesterday. I can fill you in on the rest of the story later, or the guys are gonna get weird about it. We all lost the Skadovsk, but not everyone wants to bring it up.
You need anything?
I might. Say, Stalker, what do you usually do first? Shoot or think?
I think, but I do it really fast.
Good to know. Then I do have a job for you. The Sultan's bandits snatched my men in the swamps. They were ready, rounded up the whole group. Featured the Croaker's the only guy who made it back.
Yeah, they rounded us up, all right. The fuckers ambushed us.
I'd go myself, but I'm busy running everything here on the Shevchenko. The job won't be easy. You can't just shoot your way in. So, will you go rescue my stalkers?
How did Croker manage to escape?
He didn't. They let him go so he could deliver the message. And they shot at his feet to give him a little extra motivation. He was scared shitless. Shitless and speechless. Had to give him some vodka to calm his nerves. Now,
He can't stop calming him. Blathering on and on. I don't listen much. You'll regret most of it when he sobers up.
Yeah, I'm one hell of a blabber, alright. But when it comes to dealing with them thugs...
You mentioned the Sultan. Who's that?
He's a mob boss. And a cunning son of a bitch. He took the Skadovsk from me 7 years ago. Scored himself some pretty good guns and hijacked my ship. He calls her the Sultansk now. I left. Couldn't bear watching what those outlaws did to her. I went to Pripyat, to Dekhtyarev. Bad decision. Thought I'd never come back to the swamps. But here I am. Got homesick and came back. Maybe I'll even go get the Skadovsk her old name back.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Glad to hear it. The bandits are holding Croker's group at their camp. They'll be waiting for you. Those lowlifes know I never give up my men. And Stalker, this job requires precision. Get my men back, and you'll get plenty of coupons. I promise.
Stalker replied, "That's funny, you did last week."
When you sleep here in the rain, it's like the pond's completely flooded, and you're just floating.
the ringmaster up to now?
Who the fuck Check it out, Hunch! We've got a guest! Are you looking for your pals, Loner? I hope your pockets ain't empty. The ringmaster wouldn't like that. Come on, do a little dance! Jump, jump! Let me hear those coins jingle!
Hey, what's the ringmaster up to now?
Who the fuck cares? We're not little stuck up, ain't ya? Whatever. When the ringmaster says dance, you better dance.
Come on, Din! Don't mess with customers before the show! Invite him in!
Fine. Welcome. Or whatever.
Hey, what's the ringmaster up to now?
Get your Hey, who the fuck
get your
cares?
piece out of my face.
We're not the ones on stage. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the show.
Look at that. Another performer. We've had so many volunteers lately.
What's going on here, anyway?
How does the saying go again, Shaft? Seeing is believing, right? Although, in this case, seeing might be hazardous to your health, we could make you participate. The lead roles are all taken, but I promise I'll get you something.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the ringmaster, but you should have known that before you showed your face around here.
Beard sent me. I'm looking for his men.
Oh, I'm sure I can find a part for one of Beard's boys. Too bad he didn't show up himself. I'll give him a call. Hey, Beard, I've got a little show for you. I had 3 of your chumps all dressed up, and now I just got another. Are you gonna pay for wrecking my show? Or should we get started without you?
I would pay if I could be sure you'll release my men.
Why? My word isn't enough for you.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I sent you the Stalker to talk. If you want the money, release my men.
Oh, what's that? Static? An explosion? No, it's an atomic load of bullshit. Looks like Beard is broke, so I guess you're gonna have to pony up the dough for your pals. Either that, or you're in the show too. Let me explain the rules.
I guess I'm in. What kind of show is this?
Oh, just shooting apples. Take your seats in the front row, boys. The show is about to begin.
Can he wait?
Loners and gentlemen, today's show is called The Apple of My Eye.
What do I need to do?
You stupid or something? See your pals? See them apples? Well, shoot them. The apples, not the pals. It's your call, though. Don't try to run away. Stay within bounds. I'll give you a gun and ammo, but you can use your own piece if you want. Hit all the apples, and I'll let your buddies go. Miss one, and you're down a man. And now, it's time for the greatest show on Earth. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Bravo. Bravo. Give yourselves a round of applause. Don't be shy now.
Yikes! That was close. Thanks, Stalker. Drop by the Shevchenko. Beard's got a hefty reward for you.
See you on stage. Got a question for me, clown? You're still here. Got a question for me, clown?
What's the point of all this?
Do I need a reason? I'm bored. There's no space for my creative ambitions here in the swamps. And you stalkers need to know your place. You're a bunch of cocky pricks. So I took you down a peg.
got you one.
See you.
I'm so too.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, Beard. About that job of yours?
Well, speak of the devil. Just heard from my men. Thank you for saving them all. Coupons aren't worth a man's life, but you can still use them to show your gratitude. Here you go. And here's a little extra for taking those bandits out. Maybe it'll come in handy.
How about a little extra vodka?
You're cut off.
I guess you owe us all some booze, Beard.
You weren't even a hostage.
You wouldn't even know about the hostages if it wasn't for me.
You've drunk enough already.
Circa every night.
Pull yourself together.
You already...
Pull myself together, he says.
I think the survivors from the chemical plant or the observatory.
Happiness requires sacrifice. I know you understand this. It's all right. We're almost there. I just need to turn it on.
I had to do it. He's right. You're a scientist. You have to understand me. The small must not stand in the way of the great.
What are you talking about? Who is he?
Have you ever felt needed? Like you're not alone anymore? I never have. Not until he spoke to me.
Why did you turn against your own men? What did they promise you?
Acceptance. Purpose. Not the false purpose of the ward. A real purpose. Happiness.
Wake up, Lieutenant. You must have been under Psi influence.
You're mistaken. He went silent! And then those rats from S.T.A.L.K.E.R didn't want to reach you in the antenna. I had to do it. Don't you understand? I'm almost done, Stalker. I'm sorry, but I can't leave any witnesses.
You've earned the right to hear me once more. On a ship bound for nowhere is a guide who's trying to stay afloat. He will show you the way to clear sky. Once you get there, you'll never be alone again. Come to me.
I heard your hunt was a success, Skiff. Here's a commendation. From Spock, and from me.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. We've got gas in our swamp. I'm sorry, I mean their swamp. It belongs to those paragons of clean living, of course. What can I do for you?
Is everything alright? Or are you celebrating something?
Do I need an excuse to have a little radiation treatment? I went to the wrong place and now I'm giving the radionuclides the old heave-o. And I mean that literally. I'd rather drink water from the river than the booze they got around here.
You're welcome to depart for the Shevchenko.
Hey, don't you eavesdrop on me?
Looks like every asshole in the zone knows who you are.
Hey, don't be so rude to the noble proprietors of this fine rust bucket. But you're right. I'm sort of a regular around here. A side effect of living in the zone for about 10 years, I guess. And I've never joined any of the factions. Guess that's why the locals like me. At the very least, they hate me a little less than they hate each other.
Do you know anything about Clear Sky?
It used to be a faction. They were searching for the ways of the zone, but they got lost. They're gone now. Their base is still out there, but there's no way to get inside. And that's for the best. The zone has some secrets that are best left undisturbed.
I'm looking for a guide to Clear Sky. Can you help me?
Wanna hear a story? Don't answer. I'm gonna tell you anyways. I've just had about enough for a little tale. I used to be a guide. It's true. I figured I was leading people around the zone. Turns out I was lying through my teeth to myself. I thought I knew it all. I thought I could take anyone, anywhere. What kind of mistakes does a stalker make, huh? You can mess up your detector, you lose your loot. With guides, it's a different story. Especially when the zone wants to put them in their place. You dig?
I need a guide, not a gig as a therapist. Get to the point.
You're a mean one, Mr. Skiff. But at least you're honest. Guess that's better than the other way around. I'm not taking you anywhere. You need Nimble. He's a little on the cocky side, but he always gets out of trouble alive. You'll know him by the Snorgas mask on his shoulder. Don't ask him about it. The last time I saw him was with Trapper. The Sultan hired the hunter to kill mutants in the swamps. So Trapper pestered every guy to take him straight up the swamp's ass. I just sent you the coordinates of that ass. Watch yourself. So, what were we talking about? You're very nice, but I ain't taking you there. Not gonna happen.
First time here, huh? Don't be shy, loner. We won't bite. Visit the Sultan's once. You'll see there's no better place in all of Zaton. If you're looking for a job, got artifacts to sell, or just need a drink for the road, you've come to the right place. I know all about how this place works, and I can tell you how to make it work in your favor. Rule number 1, no trashing my ship. I'm not gonna like it. Name's Sonia, by the way. Sonia Kalina.
I'm looking for work. Got any?
We've always got work for a capable guy. Our boss, the Sultan, has something coming up. Go see him. Tell him Kalina sent you. And if you do a good job, we'll pay you well.
wanna know how I ended up here? 'Cause of freaking music. I used to be a digger over at the slag heap, and I fixed up a radio from the scraps I found. Just needed one more vacuum tube to get it working. Then the Sultan paid a visit to our top dog. Welcome aboard, we've got all kinds of gizmos here. I thought maybe I'd find the vacuum tube, so I made the move. The ship didn't have one either, but at least I'm having fun. Folks bring me all sorts of stuff. It blows my mind. Too bad they won't take me along. I'd slow them down. Your gun is your only friend here in the zone. Keep her in good shape. Okie dokie. Let's see what you've got. Need something fixed? Let me pick at it. Your gun is your only friend here in the zone. Keep her in good shape.
I've been here for a while now. Way back, Beard used to hang around the Skadovsk, then Sultan kicked him out, with a little help from yours truly. The Sultan went easy on Beard for old time's sake, but the likes of you better not cross him. Might find yourself on an underwater expedition in the swamps. Don't bother the Sultan with stupid shit. If it's important, Miss Kalina will tell you when to pay him a visit. She's the one to talk to if you need a job. Buying or selling? Good. Now run along.
I've seen my share of shit hit, so if... Come back anytime. And don't forget the cash.
What's the hold up?
I'm looking for work. Got any?
Grab something or get out. I've got one regular client, a very serious organization from outside the perimeter. They always get served first, no matter how long my waiting list is. And even the bandits have no objections. So if you're quick enough to get what this client wants, you'll get a top-notch reward too.
Consider it done.
We'll see about that.
Remember this, I'm the Sultan, and this ship is mine. If you play by my rules, you'll have a good life here. But step out of line, and you can kiss that good life goodbye. Don't bother me with crap, and don't start shit with Kalina or my men, unless you want a bullet in your knee.
Kalina says you need help with something.
You want to work for me, huh? Well, Sofia Oleksievna's right. I just happen to have a job that's perfect for you.
Why hire Stalker, boss? We got plenty of decent guys starving for work, right here.
If your buddies are starving, Knuckle, tell them they can starve to death for all I care. They need to make themselves useful, and so do you. Go make me some tea while I talk shop with this loner. You like it here on the Sultansk, Stalker? I've been living in the swamps for a long time now. Had my fair share of chumps to shake down and assholes to kill. Life's been good to me so far. Even if you're the kingpin of garbage, the zone can still fuck your shit right up. An emission hit my stash a little while back. The place is crawling with anomalies and mutants now. The zone's a bitch, eh?
She surely is.
I like the cut of your jib, Stalker. So let me get to the point. There was an important briefcase in that stash, and I want it back.
What's so important about the briefcase?
Ignorance is bliss, Stalker. The less you know, the longer you live.
Why don't you send your own men to get the briefcase?
It's not in their wheelhouse. Shaking down chumps, that's their job. Mutants and anomalies, those are for stalkers.
All right. I'll bring you your briefcase.
Very well. The job's easy enough, just a couple of mutants and some anomalies. And the pay's more than generous. Here are the coordinates.
Please. Is that the Sultan's briefcase? You're not the only one looking for it. Give me the briefcase now, or we're gonna have a problem.
I'm keeping the briefcase.
Think you're smart, arsehole? Get him!
You wanna talk? Put the piece down.
Well, speak up since you're here.
I've got what you asked for.
Good, you handled that well. Any problems?
Some loners attacked me. They wanted your briefcase too. I dealt with them.
I'll be frank. I suspected there was a snitch on the Sultans, and I wanted to see if anyone went after you. Well, I was right. Now the rat's gonna choke on his own blood. Guess I gotta talk to Beard. He ought to stop messing with my people. But that's no concern of yours anymore. You did a good job and earned your pay.
This is the first break I've taken today.
Okie dokie. Let's see what you need something fit. Your gun is your only friend here in the zone. Keep her in good shape.
Stalker, you're gonna scare all my game away. You're making more noise than a pseudo-giant. Get to the observation post on the double, and quit stomping around like that.
Hey, trying to ruin my hunt, are you?
What are you hunting here?
Here in the zone, you never know for sure. I haven't seen anything but the Sultan's boys, and they're scattered all over the swamps. Keep your eyes open. That creature's nearby. I can feel it. My gut never lies.
I hear you used to work with Nimble. I'm looking for him.
Yeah, I did. He wasn't much help, though. I sent him to a snork cave. All he had to do was hit a button, but I haven't heard any explosions yet. The bastard sure was glad to get his pay up front. Now I remember why they called him Nimble.
So what kind of job were you working on with Nimble?
Something for the Sultan. He's a scumbag, of course, but he's a very thorough scumbag. He asked us to mop up the local mutants, so his boys wouldn't be so scared to cross the swamps.
Can you give me the coordinates to the cave? I'll try looking for him.
What's the point? He's already drinking away the Sultan's advance somewhere. Sure, you can have it. Quiet! Did you hear that?
What?
The creature's here! Come on, grab your biggest gun. This is gonna be one hell of a hunt.
Let's dance!
Let's dance!
don't know who you are, Stalker, but you best run. Shit. Fuck. That was a little too close. I thought it was game over for sure.
Clear. Skybase.
You good now, bro? That's what I thought. Two close calls in a minute. Not cool. Fucking snorks, man. You were asking about Clear Sky. What do you want to know?
The night back at the old bridge, you stole my scanner and gave me a hell of a headache.
That's horseshit, man. I ain't been back at the old bridge in a long time. It was all bounce, man. Shit. I'm just a guide. I was only showing the way, all right?
Yeah? To Monolithians.
It was a run-of-the-mill job where the customer's kind of shady, all obsessed with a monolith and shit. But I'm not in the business of killing stalkers.
But you are in the business with Faust.
He ain't that bad. Maybe a couple of screws loose, but here in the zone, that don't exactly make him unique. Although, that whole blind thing, I think it's a crock of shit.
That's a pretty stupid take. Any others?
Oh, yeah. Lots. You, patch me up and I'll share everything.
Stop pretending and get up.
Sure. Ask away. I'll tell you whatever you want, and then I'm out of here. I'm fucking done. Finita la comedia. Fucking swamps, man. I gotta deal with some bullshit every single time.
Why did you decide to work with Faust?
Because he paid me an artifact. Some military-grade weapons, too. Ward shit. I even got a Gauss rifle. Sold it in the blink of an eye, although I should have auctioned it off. I don't know how he got to Clear Sky, or why I had to guide his men there and back. That's none of my business. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
What is Clear Sky, anyway?
It used to be a faction. They broke up a long time ago. I used to help them out here and there, fetching stuff, running errands. They paid and fed me well, so I never asked them what they were after. Now, Faust has taken over what's left of their base. He even somehow got around Kalencha's defenses. His men still need a guide, but he's walking around like he owns the place. Don't look at me like that. I don't get it either.
How do I get to Clear Sky?
I saved your life once, and now I just might save it again. Don't go there. Steer clear of that place.
I should have shot you after all.
Fine. If you want to die, be my guest. Here's a map. Professor Kalencha set up some defenses when he left Clear Sky. You can't get through without this map. There are beacons on the map. You have to calibrate 4 of them to your signal. Then, you can get through the ruins in the swamps and into Clear Sky. Any other questions?
How do those beacons work?
Professor Kalencha mentioned something about them affecting the controlled anomalous psi field there on the Clear Sky base. But I never got into that stuff, even though I used to hang out with those Clear Sky scientists. If it works, good. If it doesn't, screw it. The point is, you can't get to Clear Sky without the map, and you have to recalibrate the beacons. Otherwise, you'll wander around the ruins until the cows come home. Unless you're Faust. Screw 'em.
Who is this Kalancha guy?
A scientist. Very smart guy. He was a Clear Sky too. He knew things were going south. He's the one who gave me the map and told me all about the beacons. Then he took off without even saying goodbye. I guess he just couldn't stick around that base anymore. Not after everything that went down. I get it. Whatever Faust is doing there, the Clear Sky, it's like robbing a grave. A mass grave.
So what happened at the Clear Sky base?
We went to the center of the zone to stop S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And I was the only one who made it back. You ever go back home just to find the place deserted and destroyed?
Yes.
Then you know there are some things you just can't fix.
All right. You're free to go.
I wouldn't go anywhere near that place if I were you. But I get the feeling you ain't gonna listen. I met a guy once who was as stubborn as you. He had a big-ass scar across his whole face, and crazy eyes, just like yours. How does the zone even find guys like you? I ain't gonna wish you luck. You don't need it. So I, hope we never meet again.